Adesanya came out and he said that Demetrious Johnson is the best fighter in the world. Now, I like that for a couple of reasons. One, I like that because it's accurate. But two, I like that, when you're a guy like Adesanya that's rough around the edges and you're going to point your finger in people's chests and come out and bang your chest and talk about how good you are, there's something that adds to the credibility of the statements you make when you then make humble statements like that. I've always thought it was a miss by Conor. And I don't think you could offer Conor very many corrections. I think for the most part, you need to study Conor and go out and learn from him. Many guys copied him. Many guys would agree with that. But when Conor would only poke and I'm the best and I'm the best, nobody else got any credit, and he took absolutely everything in the room, I thought it took away from his credibility a little. I thought that Conor should pick somebody. He could pick a 125-pounder. He could pick someone from the women's division. He could pick a heavyweight. By example, people he's never going to face, and shine them up. And the reason I thought that would be helpful, it wouldn't just be a cool thing to do, but it would also add to the other statements that you make. I thought that would add credibility. I like what Adesanya said. Adesanya has been spreading the love around. He's also given to Jared Cannonier, which is an incredible thing to do because Jared's an up-and-comer within Adesanya's division, but Adesanya, instead of calling him out and challenging him like he does everybody else, Yoel Romero, anybody you want to talk about, like he did with Whitaker, like he did with Kelvin, like he's done with Paulo Acosta, instead of doing that with Jared, he goes, this is a guy I got to keep my eye on. This guy is very dangerous. He's not as well known as Romero, but he's more dangerous and he would offer me more problems. Well, that came out of nowhere. Kind of sitting back and going, why is he talking about Jared this way? Where did this come from? In fact, it's almost anticlimactic. It's the opposite of building a fight, but then again, he's not building a fight. He doesn't have a fight coming up with Jared. And Jared's a good guy who's done a great job, who hasn't got a lot of rub, and all of a sudden wakes up one morning and he reads headlines that the champion of the world is pulling him up by the bootstraps for no reason other than it was just a cool thing to do. There was something special within it. And while I'm going in different dimensions to refocus back to Adesanya as it pertains to Demetrious Johnson, there's something special about that. And if you are a fighter and you don't study other great fighters, whether it's from their marketing to their in-ring skills, you're making a mistake. Every fighter should study Demetrious Johnson. He is creative. He is skilled everywhere. He mixes things up like nobody else. He mixes things up. He can go from striking to grappling, from striking to submissions, from grappling to submissions like nobody else that's ever played this game. And the fact that a current world champion in a different organization that would never match up with him recognized it, admitted it, called it out, and even put him above himself was a cool thing to do.
On the feet, around the ground, undefeated, never lost a round. Biggest arms in the city of Westland, undisputed, GOAT king of wrestling. Tito tapped, Fado quit. John Jones broke a toe and had to sit. Anderson got mauled and bashed, and the bad guy made off with a bag of cash. Oh, and by the way, let me offer this. Chael knows just how good Conor McGregor is, and he knows into all this where Kevin Lee fits, but he'll never reveal the secret to business. Uncle Chael, Uncle Chael, Uncle Chael.